Welcome back to the Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show, and I want to introduce everyone to this amazing series that it really flies under the radar for a lot of us. We don't realize this even exists. Go to YouTube and type in worst money spent. And that's going to take you to this channel. It's called Men's Health. I don't know how this is health related at all. But anyway, Men's Health has this segment. It's called Men's Wealth, where they go over these celebrity budgets and basically how they wasted their money. Really, is what it comes down to. So what I did, I kind of sorted through this, and this is someone I've never done before, anything like this. It's this one. It's called K-pop star Eric Nam on the best money he's ever blown. Men's Wealth, Men's Health. The best money he's ever blown. Okay, so this is a total 180 from what I thought. So anyway, let's just give this video a shot. I have no idea who Eric Nam is. K-pop is not something I'm familiar with at all. But anyway, let's give this video a shot. Make sure, by the way, to destroy that like button for the YouTube algorithm, because if you don't, my coffee is going to turn into this like green matcha stuff. So make sure to like the video, and with that said, let's begin here.
Hey everybody, my name is Eric Nam, and I'm going to tell you about the best money I ever spent, as well as the worst money I have ever spent.
First of all, what is he wearing? What is this? So first of all, it looks like we have a t-shirt. Then over the t-shirt, we got a hoodie. And then over the hoodie, we got another jacket. I wonder if Men's Health just keeps it like 50 degrees in the room, or if that's the style. I don't know, but it looks really nice because it looks like that jacket has, maybe it's all one. Maybe this is all one like hoodie thing. I don't think he's layering that much. If so, maybe it's just because they keep the room so cold, and the blue in the background isn't really the background. That's just like pure ice at that point. But let's see. All right, so I'm gonna narrate this. They're playing some music in here that would most likely get us copyright striked. So we're not going to put the music in this. Or actually, you know what we should do, Jack? Let's put in some really funny copyright-free music. So anyway, here's the copyright-free version right here.
I'm born and raised in Atlanta. I'm from the States, but moving to Korea, I felt for a long time I started over my life and my career. And I had the struggling artist career for quite some time. And then in 2017, I started making money, and my lifestyle changed in that I could buy things that I wanted. Not that money makes you absolutely happier, but it does play a factor.
There's brutal honesty for you. There you go. He was able to buy things. Now let's see exactly what he was able to buy.
I bought a black Mercedes-Benz GLC.
GLC! Gosh, that is not a car at all that people are like, yo, what car are you gonna get, man, when you make your first like few $1 million? They're like, bro, I'm gonna get a Mercedes GLC. I thought for a second he was about to say like a G-Wagon. He's gonna get a G-Wagon, like the G63, G65 G-Wagon, you know, 250 grand. The GLC, that's actually somewhat frugal of him to do that. Of all the Mercedes, I mean, the GLC is I don't want to say the lower end, but it's certainly like not an S-Class by any means. But anyway, it's not bad so far.
I had saved money, and I had always wanted to buy my own car in Korea, and when I finally achieved it, it was... And to this day, I still have the same car, and I'm like, I have a car in Korea, and it's great, and I love it.
Oh, wait a second. I believe these cars in Korea are insanely more expensive. That is the bit that I think I just missed here. I was assuming he was buying that here in the States. My understanding is that like these cars in Korea would be the equivalent of like you or I going and buying like some $200,000 car. I think. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, comment below and let me know. Just tell me, Graham, you're wrong on this. But I believe that's the case. I believe cars in Korea like this are very, very, very expensive. But again, I could be wrong.
I have the Gucci slippers with the fur on them. It's just the black leather with the fur that just sticks out the side.
Why do you want those? I never understood that. I just think they're ugly. They're really ugly looking shoes. Like you couldn't pay me to walk around in my house like that. What happened to just walking around in socks? Is that not a thing anymore? Do people not do that? Now, in all fairness though, I did try these on. These were at Christine's house. She had a pair of this, Christine from Selling Sunset. So I, out of curiosity, slipped my foot in this at the door. And I was like, wow, it is really comfy, but they look ridiculous. There's no need for you to walk around in your house wearing these things. It's just they look silly. Just my opinion.
So it looks like you have, I don't know, like I don't want to say an animal, but just fur. Just you're walking on clouds.
No, it looks like you just stepped on some sort of like cat or something like that and it's stuck to the bottom of your foot. That's what it looks like.
You're walking on clouds. And they're not necessary in any way, but I love them.
No, actually, it looks like you stepped on a chinchilla. That's really what it looks like, seriously.
I really wish I understood taxes better. I think when you first make money and you're just excited that you have it and you just kind of, buy things on a whim, you don't really think about the implications that taxes have. Because when you owe money, all of a sudden, all that money in your account, it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The tax system is so overly complicated, and they make it so complicated unnecessarily because I don't know. They just want to confuse people. They think it's funny to confuse everybody. It's so unbelievably complicated. Even myself, I can only scratch the surface of the tax system. But that's the thing. People like this can make a lot of money and then not realize, like, wait a second, 50, 60% of it is gone. And not only that, but oftentimes these people have managers and staff and other people behind the scenes. There's another 10, 15% gone. So they're really only left with about 1/4, maybe 1/5 of all the money they make. And yeah, so that's the fun story of the day. I would love some sort of just flat tax. Like, just tax everybody 20%. Just no matter how much money you make 20 million bucks, 20%. You make $100, 20%. Everyone just pays 20%. That's what I would like to see. Just an easy flat tax. Just simple stuff.
So I graduated from Boston College in 2011 and I moved from Boston to Korea. Living in Korea was a big adjustment because a coffee or Starbucks or whatever is going to be a little more pricey than what is in the States. But the wages aren't as high either. Being a hungry artist in Korea, you don't have the luxury of just buying whatever you want. So there were years of me doing a lot of odd jobs and this and that to make ends meet.
There you go. See, he's a hard worker and he knows the value of a dollar. I think just going through that experience is really going to make him appreciative of how much money he's making now and just how far that could take him.
Honestly, I think the best investment that I've made is probably giving my money to my father, who is also my financial advisor in many ways, because in very short periods of time, he would take that initial money and make it bigger.
Oh, his dad is on Wall Street bets every day. That dad is posting like,
hey guys, should I YOLO my kid's college fund right now? 20K Tesla call options. Should we do it? Tesla $5,000 tomorrow. Let's see.
His dad is doing that for sure. But you know what? That's awesome. He's able to grow his money for him.
I don't know the math behind it, but there are mutual funds, there are stocks, there are a lot of things that he did to kind of make those returns happen. And so I'm blessed. Yeah.
He should have some basic understanding though of where his money is invested and just how much his dad is YOLOing his funds. I mean, chances are I'm joking. I say that in like a joking way, but seriously, he should know where his money is going and just the basic understanding of investing. He could get that in like an hour. Just an hour of just talking to his dad, at least know where your money's going, why it's there, what's the return on that, how much he's got. Just basic stuff is gonna really put him much further ahead.
I also do a lot of angel investing into startups that I find interesting or fascinating or founders that I really believe in. And I think those are, right now, there may not be the biggest financial returns, but I think I gain a lot in terms of insight and life experience and hopefully down the road, financial returns on that as well.
Risky stuff. That's the sort of stuff where like 50 of those will fail, but you get one big one, and that one big one can make up for all those 50 losses plus the next 50. So good on him. That's what I would love to do one day. Is just throw money at different companies and just hope that one takes off. That's what I'd like to do. If any of you got any ideas, you want my money, in exchange for ownership of your company, let me know. Seriously, let me know. I'd be open to that, for real.
I own zero. I don't own any properties or houses.
Woo! He doesn't own anything. Why? Someone like him, I think he should own something, at least in Atlanta. Get a few properties under your belt, leverage your money, protect it from inflation, get some cash flow. That's what he's got to do. At least get something even for himself just to live in at some point.
I hope to soon. I think right now with my lifestyle, I travel so much that it doesn't really make sense to tie down a big chunk of cash into land or a house.
He's not wrong though. You know, if he's traveling so much and he's just not paying attention to it, hiring a manager is going to drain a bit of that profit. So he is probably doing the smart thing of just letting his dad YOLO those funds in Wall Street bets.
So I guess I technically started on TV. I was on a survival audition program, much like The Voice or X Factor, and that's how I got my career started. So
I got this totally wrong with his jacket. Wow, not until they zoomed up more did I realize that's just a jacket. That's just a jacket with a little, looks like a little black thing right there. It's just the color. I am so off on that. It honestly, it looks like he's got a hoodie with something over top of it. My apologies. That's a neat looking jacket. My apologies on that. I was wrong. I admit that. It's a cool jacket.
I really jump-started my career by interviewing and hosting a lot of shows with other international celebrities. So Robert Downey Jr. or Matt Damon or pretty much any big name that came through Korea, I was the one hosting them, having conversations with them, and that really took off in one way.
That's really neat. That is so cool. I admire his career. That is awesome.
I think it is to think long term. We live in a day and age where everything is so instant gratification, social media, everything moves very quickly. But your life and your wealth is supposed to go for the long term.
There we go. I agree. See, you know what? This is a great mindset. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and honestly, his spending is not bad at all. I have a feeling it's probably his dad. Probably his dad calling him up every day, be like,
Eric, you better not. You better not buy that. Don't buy that. Give me the money. Give me the money. Tesla's gonna moon tomorrow, man. Tesla's gonna moon tomorrow. Just give me the money.
That's what his dad's probably doing.
So even when my dad and I, we think about investing, we say, this is a little riskier. It could potentially provide quicker upside in the short term, but let's really hunker down onto the long term because you're gonna live 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years.
If you're gonna live 10 years, you gotta have money to last you those 10 years. If you're gonna live another year, you gotta have money to last you that year.
And so I kind of treat a lot of the money that I do earn like I don't have it. And I just kind of lock it away. And that's, I think, the best advice.
I love it. That's what I say. That's exactly what I say. Just pretend the money doesn't exist. Go and invest it and then live off of whatever that money makes. If you invest 100 grand and that makes you 5 grand a year, live off that 5 grand. Don't ever touch the principal. Think long term. Everything he said is 100% correct. I really like this guy. I want to see more videos on him and his money and his investments. And better yet, we got to bring on his dad. We got to see what his dad is doing. I think that's what we should really have on this show here on Men's Wealth is Eric Nam's dad. Bring him on and find out where he is investing his money. Because honestly, he raised Eric very well. He's very smart, doing everything right. Not one thing can I point to and be like, that's bad. You know what? I'm gonna review more episodes on this, and this is why this like ratio in this video is so high. 17,000 likes. 148 dislikes. That is incredible. And I like this comment. If you pay me enough, I mean anything is possible. Eric Nam, 2019. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. Also, feel free to add me on Instagram. Posts are pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there, as in the podcast, The Iced Coffee Hour. New episodes being posted every single Sunday morning. And lastly, if you guys want a free stock, use the link down below, and Webull is going to give you a free stock now worth at minimum $8 all the way up to $1,600. So if you want the free stock, use the link down below, deposit $100. Let me know which free stock you get. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.